Good morning. Welcome back to Memo's Quiet Life. I'm Karen. How are y'all doing this morning? I was going to go for a walk out at Eagle Park today. However, I'm not feeling good. I ate something I shouldn't have. Imagine that. I was at my granddaughter's birthday party on Sunday, had a few things. Didn't seem to cause too much trouble, but however, I did have some panettone when I know I shouldn't. Eating stuff that has gluten in it really isn't a good idea for me. But I did it anyway, and so now, once again, I'm not feeling good. So maybe I'll go for a walk after a while. I don't know. It's like 29 or 30 degrees, and it's sunny. It's beautiful out. However, I'm not sure I should leave. But it's early. It's only about 10:15. Maybe I'll take a ride out later. Maybe I won't. So I'm going to go make a coffee, and I'm going to take you guys with me. So hang in there. So I want to get my espresso ready to go. So how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing better than I am. I'm not like sick, but I definitely do not feel very well. I didn't used to have this kind of trouble when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, I seem to not feel so fabulous with certain types of food. I have to be really careful. Yeah, I know this isn't something you press with, but it works. It works. Still make a mess, but it works. Let's go put it in. So I have this little Mr. Coffee espresso maker. It works pretty good. I like it all right. I seem to be missing something. Missing a part. Oh, here we go. So I'm going to warm up my mug. I like to heat it up. Warm it up. Helps my coffee stay warm longer. And I'm good with that. So how's everyone doing? I hope you're doing better than I am. I'm going to give you a little apartment tour while my coffee goes. So hang in there. Yep, this is where I hang out. My little living room, kitchen area. Yep. That painting on the wall here is an oil painting that my dad painted when I was like a sophomore in high school. So it was like 1977. He passed away almost 2 years ago, and that was one of the things that I got from the house. My siblings and I divided everything, and that was one of the things I brought back with me from Wisconsin. Yep, so this is where I hang out. My little tree. This mirror I've been dragging around with me for like 20 years. I found it at an apartment complex I was living at out by the dumpster, so I took it home. I took it home with me. Some of my plants. My plants in this room here. It's designed as a bedroom, but I don't use it that way. It's my storage, like a utility closet, I guess. But these are my holiday cactuses that are just going crazy. They haven't been like this much before. Now I do rotate them. I turn them every day, all my plants. It seems to be help them with their health. Now this one I believe is an Easter holiday cactus. It hasn't bloomed in the 2 years I've had it. But that's okay. It belonged to my parents. My stepmother passed away. My mom is still living. I believe I hear my coffee. Let's go get it. Coffee's ready. I'm going to shut it off. And I'll turn it on to the steam just to empty it out. I don't have to because it's done it on its own. So yeah, not feeling real fabulous today. I don't feel like super bad, but I definitely don't feel that great. So along with not feeling very good, I can't really. How many of you got COVID over the last couple of years? Who all got COVID? I got COVID last year at Christmas. And I was sick for several weeks. I couldn't smell anything. I still can't smell anything. Things smell really bizarre to me on a regular basis. At least I can taste stuff, but I cannot smell anything. And if that weren't fun enough, when I got COVID last year, I ended up losing my hearing in my left ear for 2 months. It's really pretty bizarre. So I have my coffee. I drink decaf. I can't have caffeinated coffee anymore. I don't know if it's because with the fibromyalgia that it messes up my nervous system, but my nervous system is messed up enough. I don't think I need to mess it up anymore. So this is a Bustelo? Yeah. Hang on, I'll show you. So this is what I have. My son sent me 4 canisters of this. I can't find it in my area, and dopey me didn't even consider, looking online for it. Duh. I also have this, I believe it's Tim Hortons. I drink this. And then I have the whole beans decaf blend from Costco, and it works out really great. I kind of separate a little bit. This isn't whole beans, so because I like more of an espresso grind, I will grind this even more with my little grinder. But yeah, this is what I've been drinking. I'm not a coffee snob, I don't believe, but I do like my coffee stronger, and I'll have 1 or 2 of those a day. So, yeah. So yeah, here's a wider version. That's my twin bed. I kind of have it set up like a chaise lounge. My mom has a chaise lounge. And so then I can just I have, these are drawers out of a dresser, an old dresser. And those are crocheted Afghans that I made, or working on actually. Whoop, there's more yarn. So, but yeah, this is where I hang out. The heat's getting ready to kick on, so we're going to have to listen to that. But yeah, I bought myself a big TV for my birthday this year. I turned 63. So, my kitchen. My little kitchen. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's kicked in. My little bathroom. If mom says no, call 1-800-GRANDMA. And children are often spoiled because no one will spank grandma. I'd like to see someone spank grandma. Now maybe I already have that on a video. I don't know. Whatever. My bathroom. Yep, my little bathroom. My little shower. I wish it was a bigger shower, but it's not. Boo! How's it going? So before the furnace kicks in, and we have to hear it, we're going to go in the other room. Yay. So yeah, this is where I hang out when I feel like, well, often. I'm a homebody, what can I say? There you are. So here I am, hanging out. Let's see, let's make an adjustment here. I know, edit it. I can't edit. I can't see anything to edit. I don't have any editing apps. I just kind of push the pause and, do whatever. And I've managed to figure out how to put text on things and a few things, but I'm not editing anything. So how did I come to live here in Indiana? Well, I lived in Wisconsin, in Door County, the majority of my adult life. I think we moved up there when I was like 14. My dad was a career Navy man, 20 years, silent service. He worked on nuclear subs. Yeah, Officer Eisenman. So he worked on nuclear subs. I went to 11 schools in 12 years. And Wisconsin being the place where we landed. My dad is from Milwaukee. We ended up in Sturgeon Bay. And like I said, I lived there most of my life. I did get away for a couple years here and there, but I ended up moving down here about 7 years ago. The heat's kicked on, so I'm gonna pause this for just a moment. Be right back. And we're back. Yeah, when the heat comes on, it's sporadic when it needs to come on, but it's kind of loud, and I don't really want to try to talk over it. So anyway, yeah, I lived in Wisconsin most of my life. I moved down here about 7 years ago. Yeah, 7 years ago in October. One of my sons lives here, and he is with the National Guard, full-time, active duty here in Indiana. And so his family doesn't live too far from me, so I moved here. I had thought about moving out to the Washington, D.C. area. My older son lives out that way, but I've been out there a few times, and it's just a little too crazy, just a little too much. So I don't live in Indianapolis. I live the west side of Indianapolis in Brownsburg, and in a cute little apartment. I'm currently retired. I retired a year ago. Yeah, a year ago last week. And so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. It feels really weird. It feels like I should be like, 20 years ago, 43 years, when I was 43, and the boys had left for the service, and I was free to go wherever I wanted to. So I did. I went to Minnesota for 2 years, and I went back to Wisconsin. And so now I feel like I'm just trying to figure it out. You'd think at this age you'd have it all figured out, but you don't. I don't have jack figured out. And sometimes it's really depressing, it's like, come on, but it really is okay. It is what it is. I'm free to do what I want. When I retired from the rat race, I didn't know what I was going to do. I've had this YouTube channel for like 3 years, but I didn't post anything because I didn't know what to post. I didn't know what to do, and I didn't want to be rambling on about how crappy I feel from having fibromyalgia and IBS and, supposedly bipolar disorder. I brought up the bipolar disorder to somebody one time a few years ago, and are you sure about that? Or are you just surrounded by holes? Yeah, that too. So anyway, I like it down here in Indiana. I'm ready to move. Been looking for a home. Not really finding anything in my my budget. And I didn't want to do like a condo where I have to pay an HOA or anything like that. But however, I am kind of thinking about that. But it would be more like a townhouse or apartment style condo where I'd have like a balcony. And I have seen a few that I really like. The only thing is these balconies look out onto a parking lot, and I don't want to do that. I already look out onto a parking lot. You want to see? Hang on a second. So when I want to look outside, This is what I get to look at. The back of Walgreens. The back of Walgreens. Whoop. Insurance company over there. The courthouse or police station over there. And now my landlady does landscaping and stuff around here, and so it's really nice, and she's a fabulous lady. But yeah, I don't want to look out that over my balcony. See, I don't have a balcony. Whoop, it's a walkway. And so there's an apartment around the corner there, an apartment around the corner there, and so people walk by here, and I'm not a fan. So let's go back in. So yeah, that's what I get to look at, and I don't want to look, if I'm going to spend that kind of money, I don't want to look at a parking lot. I want to see trees. That's why I've been going over to Eagle Park, so I can walk around, get some nature, and be outside for some fresh air. Let's see what else. I don't have a script, so I'm going to ramble. Perhaps I should, think about it for a second. I'll be right back. So yeah, I don't want to ramble, but I'm not used to seeing myself. It was hard enough to get used to hearing my voice. And now I got to look at my face, so that's even weirder. But hey, it's okay. So yeah, I like living here in Indiana. Although some of the things I do miss about Door County is it really is a beautiful place. My boys call it the Florida of the North. So now they still have family there. Their dad and his family live there. And they have friends that they go see, but I have no reason to go back up there. My dad and my stepmother have passed away. And the friends I've had, as you get older, everybody kind of goes their own way. And that's okay. It's fine. Everybody's got their thing. So, but down here in Indiana, I did try working at some of the Amazon facilities. The jobs themselves were fine. They really were. They were a little difficult at times because my knees decided to give out. When you're having one of the facilities where you pick is up in Whitestown. It's about 20 minutes from here. And at a certain point, they start having you go upstairs. Now, there's 3 levels. The only thing about going upstairs is you don't go up just upstairs to just one level for the day. It's constant. Up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs. You'll be at one level for 5 minutes picking out a piece. Then they'll send you upstairs to the 3rd level to pick out a piece. And they'll send you back down to the 1st level to pick out a couple pieces. And it's constant. And my knees blew out. So I tried a couple of the other ones where I was on forklift kind of things. And that wasn't too terribly bad. It was stressful, but the culture sucks big time. And that's just my opinion about it. It sucks. It sucks. They tell you they care about you. They don't give a shit about you. They care about numbers, and I understand that. But when you are a good employee that does a good job and the crappy employees get away with all the garbage, people don't want to stay. It's like, oh, well, I can't do anything about them, but your numbers aren't that well. My numbers are 90%. Screw you. I'm out of here. So I went to several of them and even returned to one of them once. And I was like, no, I can't. Can't do it. Can't do it. And, after a while, you just kind of call it a day. So for those of you who do like working for Amazon, good for you. Seriously, I kind of wish that I was able to stay, but I'm good. I'm good. So what else am I doing? Yeah, trying not to let depression get to me on occasion because I feel like I should be doing something when I really don't. Really don't have to. Let's see, what else? I don't know. The holidays. It's Thanksgiving this week. I'm staying home. I love to stay home for Thanksgiving. I'm going to have, I made some chicken thighs the other day in the oven. I got some shrimp at Costco and I thawed some out and I tried it. There's something wrong with it. I've been finding shrimp and fish wherever I'm buying it, frozen or fresh, whatever. Maybe it's because when I got COVID last year, now I can't smell anything. Weird things smell. If I'm cooking bacon, stuff, I can't smell it. Can't smell it. So, but it didn't taste right. There was something not right. So I'm not eating it. So I have bacon that I made. I have chicken thighs that I'm going to turn into dumplings. And I also have a beef roast that's thawing out in the refrigerator. I might pop that in the oven on Thursday. But I'm staying home. My son and his family are going to an in-laws. And I've been there. And it's fine. It's great. But I just don't want to go anywhere. I'll see y'all at Christmas. They used to drive my dad and my stepmother crazy. They come in for Thanksgiving. We're going to Wendy's. No, I'm staying home. All alone? Yes, all alone. See you at Christmas. So that's what I do. I'll see you at Christmas. What else is going on? Not much. I'm just rambling. I'm actually just trying to get used to seeing my face because I'm not going to do this every day. I might cook something and show you, or I'll go out to the park and out there, but I'm not going to do this. Occasionally I might do this because I'm still trying to, and I actually can't really see very well. It's all a blur. Everything's a blur. So anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm going to finish my coffee and maybe I will go out for a walk and maybe I won't. I really do need to get out. I haven't been out there since last Monday because I ended up getting sick. I get sick a lot with the fibro and the IBS and that. I don't know, maybe it's the change in the weather. I like it when it's cooler. But my back gave out. I had IBS issues. Today I'm just feeling kind of, and it's because I ate something I shouldn't have. When you realize that you shouldn't eat things, you don't. And then sometimes you're like, I think I really want that. Am I willing to suffer? Yeah, until you do. And then you're like, no. So those of you who have like celiac, my grandson, my one and only grandson has celiac. They've known that for a few years. And he, can't even have a whisper of gluten. And they're very diligent. And so are his friends' parents when they go to his house or when we go to other people's homes to make sure that he has stuff that he can have. Because even just a whisper of gluten makes him sick. Really, really sick. And he's like just turned 11 in August. And they've known about this for a couple years. They had to do all these weird things to that poor kid. Now my oldest granddaughter has, what is that? I can't remember what it is. It's not Crohn's. It's the other one. And I think one of my sisters has Crohn's or has that. I can't remember what it was. So she's on medication. They had to do all that fun stuff to her too. But I'm not doing that. I just know that I shouldn't be eating certain things. I don't eat vegetables anymore. I don't. I love them. We don't get along. They bloat my stomach and I'm sick. And then when I have to go, I gotta poop. It's not fun. No, not doing that. Fruit I get like frozen sweet cherries, blueberries and cranberries. I'll have that. I love dates. But I don't eat them very much because I can't eat just a couple. No. That's a lot of sugar. And they bloat me too, so I just don't do it. I'm mostly animal-based. I'll have bacon, beef, chicken thighs. I'll get like a pork tenderloin. What else do I get? I get sardines and canned salmon, stuff like that. None of that bothers me. None of it. I love bread and rolls and rice and pasta. Not even the gluten-free stuff. I get gluten-free flour to make cookies once in a while, or I'll make dumplings. I'll have dumplings. I'll make dumplings for my chicken thighs. But I rarely eat that either because I don't know. It just doesn't. I don't know. I wish I could have some bananas. Can't have bananas. Apples, I would like to have apples, but I can have one or two. But if I were to consistently have an apple, I wouldn't feel good. I'd be back to running to the bathroom, and that's really not a lot of fun. not fun. I mean, it's bad. It's one thing when you're staying home, but if you have things to do and places to go and other people to harass, and you can't because you can't leave, you have to be close to a toilet, it really sucks. It really sucks. So enough about the sucky stuff. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Sun is shining and all that good stuff. Yeah. Watching the Holiday Baking Championship, the new season that's out. I love watching that. I used to love to bake. I don't bake that much anymore. I don't have anybody to bake for except for me. And the last thing I need to do is to be eating all that stuff, so I don't. So enough of the rambling. I'm going to consider putting on some clothes and taking a drive over to Eagle Creek. Maybe, maybe not. So anyway, well, thank you for hanging out with me. I know I babbled a lot. You know, it is what it is. You know, when you hear the YouTube experts, you need a script. I don't want a script. I'm just going to babble like I would in real life. And you can hang out or not. I'm good with it. So anyway, y'all have a good day. Don't work too hard. And come see me anytime. I'll be here. Thanks a lot. See ya.